Hey guys, in this video I will explain you how to buy MEW with gems, because I was asked the entire day on how people can already play MEW and how to even get it for cheaper. You don't have to buy it for the maximum price, you can even get it for a fewer gems if you play some games. And also I'm going to go over all the moves, so I'm just going to explain them before you guys head into playing MEW, that you understand, how the moves work. First of all, this is the event right here, so we can't buy MEW in the shop. We have to buy MEW on this page with gems. So how do we do this? We go over to the second page right here, the mirror missions. And you see a progress up there, the 100, right? This is what we have to fill 6 times. And you can skip this progress by just spending 100 gems on this one. So you have to do 100 gems here, 100, 100, 100, 100, in total 600, all right? But there's a way of making it cheaper. So let's say you just play a few games. You just score a few points. You play like 6 matches with a friend or something. Here you knock out Rayquaza a few times. If you play a few games, if you get like 20 or 40 of these, it's only going to cost you 60 or 80 gems to fill up the entire right bar. So you can look, if you want to, like here, lock in for a total of 1 day. I will claim this, and now it only costs 50 gems. So right now we can fill it with 50 gems, so it's already much cheaper than before, right? Very straightforward. We participate in 1 quick battle, and we have it full as well. Like, you don't even have to do this. Participate in 1 ranked match. You don't even have to spend money on this necessarily. So if you play a few games, right, you can see it. You don't have to spend the entire amount. But it's not the first part as well. There's a second part to it. But just as I thought it would be quite helpful. So after that, we have to go to this page, and we have to buy these blue orbs. We get 1 per day, and that can reveal one of these things. So if this is full, we can reveal this. And if you want to get instantly, you just have to press X right here, and you have to buy an additional 5 for 50 gems. So in total, if you play 1 ranked match, it's gonna cost you like 600, right? Or 550 gems in total. Because if you just play 1 quick battle on 1 ranked match right here, this is pretty much 100 done. So we have 500 in total, 550, right? If you play 1 quick battle, or if you play, 1 ranked match. So if you play a few matches, you can get it for much, much cheaper. So if you want to not wait, the entire lock-in days, if you don't want to wait an entire week to unlock MEW, but you don't want to pay the full price either, just play a few games and you can unlock it much easier. So again, in this video, I just want to talk about the moves a bit, because of course MEW has a lot of things going on. So there was also a question I was asked a lot on how does MEW's passive work? How does anything of MEW work? Because it's something very unique, right? It is very, very unique of a Pokemon. It has a lot of things going on, a lot of combinations, and it has never been seen before in this game. So, let's go over them very fast. And I have to say, guys, this is such a fun Pokemon. I absolutely love playing MEW. So MEW doesn't have basic move. MEW has 6 moves that you start from level 1 on. So we have here Electro Ball, Solar Beam, or Surf. We can choose one of these for level 1. So we can start with Solar Beam actually on level 1, which is absolutely insane. Then on level 3 we get our second move, which is either Coaching, Light Screen, or Agility. So I'm gonna go for Light Screen right here. And all these moves do different things. And then we get to level 5, that's when we get our passive right here. So we need to get level 5, and then we can reset all of these moves and choose new ones. So we can go Surf or Agility. And then we choose it again. It has a 20-second cooldown, but this cooldown gets reduced when you get an assist, when you get a takedown, when you score a goal. This cooldown gets reduced, so sometimes you can use it very fast. And also, if you choose, so let's say we use both of our moves. If we now change to something else, I'm pressing the wrong button, our cooldowns get completely reset on this. Wait, I chose the wrong thing now. I've not choose Light Screen, so we do this right here. We press the L button, we go to something completely different, and now it's back on. Now it's back up again. So it's very important in team fights to change around. All right, let's talk about what they do. Let's start with the first ones on the top, I guess. So we have Electro Ball and Coaching. And again, you can choose any combination, any of the 3 bottom moves, any of the 3 top moves you can choose. Coaching jumps to an ally, which I can't do in try mode right now. You jump to an ally, you give a shield, you give a basic attack buff, and you also get cooldown reduction on your other move, which I can't show right now. So pretty useful as well. You can jump between targets as much as you want, but there's a cooldown on a certain Pokemon, and it's going to set your coaching on a higher cooldown. But in theory, you can jump between all 4 allies and then instantly, in like 2-second time spawn, you can jump across your entire team once, and I'll give them a attack speed buff and a short shield. Then for the other move up there, we have, let's just go over these moves first. We have Light Screen, which puts up a light screen in front of you. It also pushes opponents away, like this. And then it empowers your other move. this just does more damage, and Solar Beam does more damage, and Surf also does more damage, or even goes a bit further. But yeah, it moves away the target, stuns them, and Light Screen empowers your move damage. And then the last one that we have up here is Agility. Very straightforward, we dash in a direction. About the boosted auto attack I will talk about at the end. It's very, very important as well. We can jump in any direction, just as dash. That's pretty much all there is to it. Just a nice little dash. Then we have Electro Ball, as you saw, pretty similar to Pikachu's. It seeks out a target, and it does missing percentage damage as well, and it paralyzes the opponents as well. So yeah, very standard. Then we have Surf, which is very similar to Blastoise, right here. It's pretty much Blastoise Surf. Surf in direction. But this doesn't get stuck in voids necessarily. Like you can see, you know how Blastoise gets stuck in voids? This can kind of go around voids quite decently, as you can see, which is very, very nice. So you don't get stuck in them as much as Blastoise does. And then for the last one, we have Solar Beam. Similar to Venusaur, a huge beam that does damage over, you know, a certain amount of ticks. And again, Light Screen increases the damage. As an example right now, so I'm level 6. My Solar Beam right now without Light Screen does 1700 damage. And then with Light Screen, it does 1700 damage. Okay, something. Oh, because I think I still had this one up. Maybe I still had the Light Screen thingy up from this. But I didn't think that would count. Yeah, there we see 400 less damage. Apparently, so if you have this, you can, okay, so you can actually pull your Light Screen towards you, and you take less damage from here, then I guess it still does more damage as well, yeah. Completely forgot about that. So you can put your Light Screen out, you can pull it back in, and you also take less damage from attacks now to your direction. So very, very nice. And now we come to the boosted auto attack, which is after every time you use a move, right here as an example, we use our Light Screen, we build up our boosted auto attack counter. This has nothing to do with basic attacking, we just have to build up our auto attack counter. Auto attack, you know, boost gauge, whatever it's called. And then we can use our boosted auto attack, which starts channeling over time and then goes out. Solar Beam also gives us one additional stack. As you can see, if we hit a target, we get an additional stack from it. And then we can auto attack again, it has very good range. And the fun part about this move is, the further you're away from the target, the more damage it does. So let me showcase that right now. So right here, it does 999 damage, right? As you saw. And now we can, as an example, combine our Agility or Surf. Let me reset. Let me just reset. Let me get Agility. The further you get from the target, the more damage it does. So if we auto attack now and then here, you see also 1300 damage, and we can go even further. Bam. Now it was even more damage. So yeah, very, very fun. You can see it's currently Master Bend equipped, so it's also proccing Master Bend, that's why there's another damage number there. So yeah, it depends on like where Mew, so the moment Mew shoots out his auto attack, right in this moment, it matters how far you're from the target, the more damage you will do. Then we also have the Unite move, which turns Mew just invincible. It literally turns Mew invincible, but only until you reveal yourself. Let me find the bot maybe. Let me start auto attacks me. See, we block the entire damage, we become invincible, and we can't take AoE damage in this. We're also invisible to our opponents, they can only see this cloud. But as soon as we attack, so let's see, if I attack him, I get revealed, and then they can start attacking me, yeah. So make sure if you use a move or something, they will start seeing you, and then they can obviously attack you. But it's very good to just live for a team fight, it's pretty much just defensive move, and it also does damage. So what I've been playing was Agility Surf a lot. So this combination right here, we can go behind our targets, we can surf a lot, we can auto-attack, we can agility again, and then we do a bunch of damage very fast. Otherwise, of course, you can also use stuff like Solar Beam and Light Screen, which does a lot of damage through the target, a lot of poke. And Solar Beam actually also gets cooldown reduced. The more targets you hit, let me short, or maybe on like bees or something, the more targets you hit, the more the cooldown it gets reduced as well. So also very nice. Right here you can see if we do it once here. Oh, I think that was the upgrade actually, right? We need level 10 first. There we go. You see cooldown is reduced for each target hit, which is very, very nice. Bam. And then you can also use agility with this, which I didn't use too much because I kind of just always used Light Screen. But you can even like change, similar to Flame Charge Delphox, you can change the way Solar Beam, goes. So it's pretty cool. Can use it, you know, to maybe surprise your opponents. But in general, I mainly use it with smoke screen, light screen, just because, you know, it deals more damage. There's probably more things to this Pokemon I haven't mentioned yet. I streamed for 12 hours today, so I just wanted to give an update video. I will have a more detailed, you know, Mew guide coming out in a few days as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope it was helpful. See you guys in the next one. Bye!